Hello everybody! I am prepping some amazing fruit salad because I was able to get to the store today. So I thought I would pop on and just show you guys a couple of my favorite products to just kind of prep, not just fruit, but lots of different things. And because I was doing it anyways. So I thought I would say hi and see what you guys are all up to as I'm prepping my fruit salad. Hey everybody! How are you guys? So I'm just prepping some fruit salad and I wanted to pop on so I could show you guys a couple of my favorite products that I use constantly for fruit and for vegetables. This right here, this little guy that I'm using, this is called the Cornmore. So you can actually use this side right here. See this like big side over here? You can use that for like making melon balls. And then this little guy right here, if you can see, it's kind of got like little spikes on the sides of it. That is what I'm using just to pull the heads out on my strawberries. So you just put it up at the top and you just pull it towards you and it just pulls the tops out. Super, super, super quick. So hey everybody. So I'm just gonna do a few strawberries and then I'm gonna show you guys how I like to cut them up real quick, okay? And if you guys can click that little share button on the bottom right, then you can share this video with all your friends and family and they can see some cool little tricks too, all right? All right, so I'm gonna put that aside. If you don't have these guys, they're awesome. These are our stainless mesh colanders. They come in a set of 3. I have 2 of them out here, the other one's in the cabinet, but they all nest inside of each other. This is the small and this is the large, but the cool thing is because there's this lip on the bottom, as you put them in your sink to drain, they're not sitting in that gunky water that you just rinsed off. It's elevated up and it gets to be nice and fresh and dry. So cool little tip on that. Okay, so I am using our nice, gorgeous stainless bowls. These come in a set of 3 and they have these awesome silicone bases. So when you have them on your counter, they stay stationary. And then they all have lids. These all nest inside of each other also, which is really cool. And then we have these awesome lids that just pop right on, okay? There's measurements inside if you need that, but I'm just gonna use this for my fruit salad because it's just easy to store, okay? So now I'm gonna take my melon. This is our scoop loop. So it has, like, if you can tell that one end is a little bit more narrow and then the top half is a little bit wider. And the wider part is what I'm gonna use because the melon's larger. And all you're gonna do is you're just gonna squeeze. And as you squeeze, you can't tell. You can see. There's like serrated, kind of like serrated inside. So that's just gonna scrape out all of my melon insides, okay? And then I'm just gonna dump it into my trash over here. And then I can just use, look at that, isn't that awesome? So you can just use it to scrape all your seeds all outside. Easy peasy, right? So hey everybody. So I'm just gonna use my chef's knife here, my color-coded one, just to cut up some of my melon. And then we're going to prep all of our fruit. Okay, so I'm gonna get some of my melon out. Hope you guys are all doing awesome tonight. There we go. Okay, so now a couple products that I'm using that I use often, I often go live with videos, is I'm gonna be using my quick slice here for my strawberries and for my melon. And you can use it for lots and lots of different things. So let me prep my melon here. So the quick slice is cool because it has serrated, if you can see the serrated blades on the bottom. So I'm gonna use this to be able to slice my cantaloupe all at the same time, okay? So I'm just gonna take a piece of cantaloupe here. And this is fruit salad, so I'm not going crazy, you guys. But, so if you could see, if I use them in the opposite direction, you see those lines in the bottom? I'm going the opposite direction. Now, when I take this guy, I'm just going to rock side to side. And when I do that, I now have my nice diced melon. And I just dump it. How easy is that, you guys, right? So this is a great tool for kids to help out, and you don't have to worry about them getting injured because all those blades are in the bottom, and they're not going to be touching any of those at all. Okay, so this is perfect for your cooked chicken breast. You can use it for your hard-boiled eggs to slice. You can use it for your mushrooms, your bell peppers, a block of cheese. You can use it on your tomato. And then a lot of people like to do their tomato, and then they do their fresh mozzarella, and then they are able to have their caprese salad all in one, super easy, instead of having to cut everything up individually. Okay, so I'm just using this quick for my melon. Again, we have all our nice little chunks right there, and now I'm going to use it for my strawberries. So I already took out the stems of my strawberries using my little corn more here. Okay, and depending on the size of your strawberries, you can fit a decent amount on. So again, I have my strawberries against the grain there, against those lines that I'm going to be using to cut. Okay, and then I'm going to take it and just kind of rock side to side. Okay, so again, there's my nice strawberries, nicely sliced. Okay, how easy is this to make fruit salad? I'm not sitting here having to deal with a knife multiple times, and my kids will pull this out and use it on their own to prep strawberries, mostly Madison, but they do that. So I don't have to worry about them getting cut at all because it's all those blades are right there on the bottom, right? Okay, this is like the quickest fruit salad ever, right? All right, so we have our strawberries here, and we have our melon. So we're gonna add in some blueberries that I already washed in my little small colander here. Okay, so I'll pop those in. And now for our grapes, I'm gonna show you guys our closing cut. So this is really great, anybody that has toddlers and you need to cut up grapes, because you know grapes are one of those things that is like the biggest choking hazards for toddlers. There's just this perfect size that's like slippery that just gets stuck. So most of the time they recommend that you cut the grapes for the kiddos, or your tomatoes, or your fresh mozzarella balls, or anything that's small in that same size. So the cool thing is with the closing cut, you can get it as a set with the color-coded chef's knife, and you do need a knife that's going to be long enough to go from one side of it to the other, so it has to be a 7-inch knife. But this is a perfect size. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to hold my hand on top. Because this is spring-loaded, it's going to actually be able to move as I close it. But this is what I use when I am cutting up and filleting my boneless, skinless chicken breast. When you want to slice your bagels, my kids use it with the bread knife for bagels, and it's great for being able to cut if you have a wheel of brie cheese that you want to make a baked brie. So all I'm going to do is put my hand on top, take this knife, and you're going to put it in a little slit right there, and as you're pushing down, you're just going to move your knife back and forth, and you can see I have all my nice, can you guys see that? All my nice grapes sliced in there. I'm just going to pop those in real quick, fill it up again, as I plucked all these off already, so they are ready to go. And then any fruit that I have left over, if I don't want to make all my fruit in fruit salad, I actually do just leave it in my glass leak-proof containers, and they stack up really nicely in the refrigerator. And then the kids or us can go really quickly during the week to be able to take out fruit when we want it, and it's ready to go instead of having to take it out and then prep it. I don't know about you guys, but if fruit is not prepped in this house, no one will eat it. So I'm going to just finish off this last batch here, and then we'll pop those in, and we're just going to close it, go back and forth, and those all pop really quickly. But this is a lifesaver for your chicken breast, and dishwasher safe, both pieces, which is really great. So look at how beautiful this looks already, you guys. Yeah. add in our pineapple. Anybody hate cutting a pineapple? Because that is something that I find a lot of people have a hard time with because it's kind of funky. So we're gonna use our pineapple here with our pineapple wedger. And I'm gonna start off with my serrated knife here, my bread knife. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna cut your bottom, okay? And then you are going to cut your top. Okay? And now the key with the pineapple wedger is if you are someone, not me because I'm kind of tall, but if you're someone that is vertically challenged, nice way of putting it, you want to cut your pineapple in half because then the pineapple wedger is going to give you a little bit more ease of cutting it, okay? So you're going to take your base off, but hold it aside because you are going to need that, okay? Then what you're going to do is, see how there's this hole right here in the center? You're going to line that hole up with the core of the pineapple, okay? And then all we're going to do, okay, is we're going to, again, the same thing as we did with the quick slice, we are going to push down side to side, rocking, and it's gonna go all the way through that pineapple, okay? Now, when we're at the bottom, you wanna take your base again, okay? Pop that right underneath, and when you push on it, it's gonna push the pineapple all the way through. So now you have your outside pieces. That one doesn't wanna leave. Your outside pieces, and what I tell people to do is you can actually take all these pieces and throw them in a Ziploc in your freezer. So then when you're going to be making your salmon or your chicken or your fish or anything like that, you can just grill these like right on top and it gets all that amazing flavor from the pineapple, okay? So now, how cool is that? So now we have our pineapple, okay? And a lot of times people throw the core out, but you don't want to throw the core out. You can throw this into a Ziploc bag in your freezer, and you can have these all ready to go when you want to throw it in your water bottle to infuse your water. When you want to make like a sangria, you'll pop them in, and then they're already frozen, so it keeps your drink nice and cool too, okay? So now we have these really nice half wedges here, okay? And then you can actually take, forgot to take it out, but you can take your apple wedger, okay, and again, same thing, push right down, okay. Now we have all these really awesome, what are these called? Slices, I guess. Wedges, we'll call them, okay. And if you throw them on the quick slice, now we have our awesome little tidbits, okay. Really, really easy, okay. And again, these are things that the kiddos can help with because all those blades are underneath. So you don't have to worry about them getting hurt at all, okay? And I talk a lot about the kids helping because if you guys watch any of my videos, you guys know I always have at least one of my kids in the kitchen. And I think it's such an important skill for them to be able to learn how to be in the kitchen early on. So you guys, how long did that take me to make this fruit salad? Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So easy. When you have the right tools, it makes all the difference. Bye, you guys.